What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. My name is Darius and today I would like to share with you my view of the market. We're going to cover up some dollar pairs in today's video. Now, I asked you in my public Telegram channel what kind of videos you want to see the next time, and most of you voted for this kind of video like I'm doing today, so that I'm going to give you an update and full breakdown analysis for some dollar pairs. Now, also a lot of you wanted to see the video about how to become a better trader and things nobody is telling you about the forex. Definitely two very important topics when it comes to trading, so this is why I'm going to publish those ones as well this week, plus that one with crypto and investment. So everybody who's holding Bitcoin, everybody who's holding XRP, definitely check out that video when it will be online, because that will be completely important for you, because it will explain you my view of the long-term perspectives on those two cryptocurrencies and also what will happen with Ethereum and so on. Okay guys, without further ado, I would like to explain you something here on my Linktree. You can here join my public Telegram channel. You can join my inner circle. So here I'm sending every trade that I take with entry, stop loss, and take profit level. I also have currently running over here a minus 50% sale. So make sure to check it out over here. Plus I got CopyFX, which is an automated copy paste system, and my broker that I'm right now 2 years with it. So super broker, definitely check it out if you're looking for one, if you don't have one. Okay guys, then I would say let's get it right into the analysis, starting with the DXY. Now the reason why I'm having a look at the DXY is because of the correlation. Now as you can see, we have over here on our watch list so many dollar pairs, so that means every single dollar pair over here has an overall direction. What does that mean? Well, we can expect that on the long-term perspective, gold should go up or it should go to the downside. We only have those two directions, right? Now, to make a better conclusion on that, and also on AUDUSD, EURUSD, and GBPUSD, we need to check out the DXY first, okay? The DXY will move exactly in this kind of direction. Now, if the DXY is from a long-term perspective bearish, then we can expect that gold, AUD, Euro, and GBPUSD are going to be from a long-term perspective bullish. This is why I'm always starting with the DXY. I'm always checking out this one in the first place, and then I'm going to switch down to the other ones. Now, what we can see here on the DXY is that this is in a super bearish environment, right? We tested over here monthly resistance, we closed below monthly area of supply, and the market started this impulse followed by correction, not an impulse to the downside. Now currently we're at the 90 level. That was my first take profit level. Everybody who's watching me right now a long time, they know that that was my first take profit level, and now I do expect that the DXY will push down lower, okay, to test this one over here, the 80 level. This is what I expect from a long-term perspective. However, currently the situation is a little bit difficult. Why? Because of the market is still super bullish to the upside. So we have a lot of liquidity located over here at this monthly area of demand, and this is why the market should just keep pushing to the upside. We do not have currently any sign of rejection from a DXY perspective. Every single time frame right now looks to me super bullish. Now I explained to you that I was expecting the market to go down to the downside from the 0.618 that we can determine over here on this fib retracement. However, the market is not giving us here proper rejection like I wanted to see from the lower time frames, because if we have a look right now on the weekly, we can see that the market has started here a correction and then afterwards strong impulse to the upside. So from my point of view, that kind of market right now is just impulsing to the upside, and from this area of supply at the 0.618, this is my area of supply, the market has started with a movement to the downside. Now I also told you that we got over here a strong level of previous level of support, now turn resistance, and the market was just breaking through that level for that stop hunting that we had over here. So the most liquidity was definitely located at this area of supply. The market grabbed the liquidity and went to the downside. However, the market doesn't look right now like we're going to break absolutely to the downside. If we have a look right now from the daily perspective, so check out this one over here. I told you that I view this market like this, okay? In this kind of correction phase. But that kind of correction phase doesn't look that good to me anymore. Because if I'm going to take right now over here this level, this trend line top, and put it from here to the downside, you can see that you can only take it like this, and therefore we need to consider this whole thing over here as a fake breakout. So this is why I'm currently not that interested anymore in looking for a bearish scenario for the DXY, as long as the market is still printing those higher highs and higher lows. So I'm just looking right now from a market structure perspective, and what we can see over here is that those are the important structure levels that the market created over here. Now here it looked like the market went to the downside, but in fact that was just the creation of a correctional channel to bring the price afterwards even higher for the creation over here for a higher high and higher low. So let me determine this one over here for you. Perfect. So that means right now we can easily expect the market to go up higher from here. Easily. So what kind of targets should we consider right now for this market? Well, I can spot over here from a weekly perspective, or specifically from the monthly, we can spot here the strong area of supply. And therefore, I'm having a look right now on the market for this target. So I do expect right now on the DXY another big movement to the upside like this, before seeing afterwards the price rejecting the level. So for me, it looks like this is going to be the scenario. And then we're going to have over here kind of, uptrend channel like this. So we can then determine it a little bit like this. And then it looks, from my point of view, more correct way. Yeah, something like this is how I would drag it right now. So I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be the scenario, but it really looks like that. Why? Because of every single time frame right now is super bullish. You can see from a daily perspective, higher highs, higher lows. And yeah, we got over here at 0.618, and this is the only thing which I'm currently looking for. I'm looking for the market to come back to this level, and if we are going to break through that one, like I mentioned over here, with an impulse to the upside, then from my point of view, the overall direction of the DXY should be still bullish till we're going to hit that level, and afterwards we can expect that the DXY will continue to the downside. Now, what does that mean right now for our pairs that we got on our watch list? Well, it will mean that we're going to drop one last time to the downside. So have a look right now on the gold chart. We can see that the market is super bullish, right? We started this impulse to the upside, and currently we're rejecting the 0.618. However, we still got the opportunity that the market will push down lower till the 0.786 before giving us that reversal to the upside, like we discussed it many times in the past. So for me, it really looks like we're going to drop down lower. Every single time frame is showing us the same situation. Now, we got over here weekly level of demand, right? But that level will not be right now the potential returning point from my point of view. Why? Because of the market is still in a bearish environment. So you can see impulse to the downside, and right now the market is only in a correction. So I'm going to take right now my Fib retracement, and what can I spot right now is that the market has rejected 0.32. And possibly the 0.382 will bring the price all the way to the downside till the minus 0.618, and that will be definitely a very interesting price from my point of view. Why? Because all across that area we got weekly level of demand. So I would like to see the market going down lower before afterwards going back to the upside. And also the daily is showing me right now the same pattern. We can see that the market is preparing right now for a big M formation. So this is that one. If the daily candle will close like this, we're going to go absolutely bearish, absolutely. And look over here on the 4 hours, for example, we can spot an head and shoulders pattern. So from my point of view, the market will completely break through this level over here. So we got kind of a strong level of support, and whenever we spot a level of support like this, that's a high interest level for liquidity. That means the market will break it all the way to the downside. We do not have any kind of structure above, nothing. There's nothing, but we got a level which is multiply touched by the price here on the daily, and this is why I do expect right now the market to drop crazy to the downside. Plus, in addition, we got over here this trend line, and as soon as we're going to touch this trend line, once again we will break it, guys. Trend lines are always a high level of liquidity. So right now you can see a confluence of support. You got support from the horizontal ray, plus we got over here the trend line ray, right? So I do expect the market right now to break it just through. And this whole thing right now, you can also view it like how should I say, like a correctional channel right now. You can see that the market over here failed to go up higher. Okay, so you wanted to see from here the market going up higher, but in fact it is giving us over here a new low. So look here, you got here higher highs and higher lows, right? And here the market failed to go up higher, and it is rejecting the same low. Now if the market will fail right now from here to give us here movements like this, it will give us movements like this. So those two options we have right now, but I really expect that the gold will just drop to the downside. Let's have a look on the AUDUSD. Now, very similar situation over here, plus that we have over here from the monthly some confluence of supply and resistance. Okay, you can see the market has tapped into that level, immediately rejected to the downside. The weekly is kind of building currently, and head and shoulders, so left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Of course, we need to see this week closing bearish, and then everything will be confirmed, having a look like this to that structure. Going down to the daily, you can see the same pattern again. Let's map out the neckline like this. So if the market right now will not break this level over here, some talking about this resistance over here, then the market will easily also break this one over here, going down lower, something like this, and we can rock AUDUSD all the way to the downside for a deeper correction. So everything right now looks, from my point of view, like the DXY will push up higher, therefore the AUDUSD will go down lower. Okay, and I expect it on all pairs, also the euro. Now the euro has some confluence of support, right? But what I do expect right now is that the market will face this level of demand. This is a level with much more liquidity, right? Not resistance levels, but this one over here will be much better. And we have a confluence at the area of the 0.786. Now you can draw this demand level like this. It's a pretty big one, right? But I do not expect that the market will break through that level like this. This is not what I do expect. From my point of view, this whole situation is still bullish. I still expect that EURUSD will push crazy to the upside, but right now it is not the time for it, okay? The market right now still has the possibility to go down a little bit lower before going up higher, and our job as a trader is to find an entry when the market will drop down lower, if you would like to swing trade it, right? Now, having a look from the weekly chart, we can see that we have here this weekly level of demand. The price reacted pretty nice to it, but still it should go down lower. Still, we do not have that much of liquidity. We can spot it right now from the daily pretty good, because of the daily didn't broke this level of resistance. Okay, in fact, it created a double top currently, and from here right now, what I do expect is that the market, from a short-term perspective, will give us a movement to the upside, and then it will go down lower. Look here, the 4 hours are creating still lower lows. That was equal high right now, right? And the market created from this kind of resistance over here and supply, it created strong movement to the downside. Right now, it should just keep pushing, So if I'm going to having a look from an EURUSD theory right now, I would say right now that if we're going to count right now the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves and the ABC correction, I view this whole thing as a big ABC. So something like this. I view this one as an A, this one as an B, and currently we're still in the C. Okay, only if the market right now will stop at this level over here, then we cannot expect that the market will push down lower like this. But from my point of view, this whole thing right now still looks like an ABC correction, and we still have some more room to the downside. And right now here we're doing a major correction. The market is still in the correctional channel, and this is what I'd expect from here the market to go down lower. Okay, that's what I feel right now. But of course right now I would like to see the market going a little bit higher, okay, because of it created currently a low, and I do expect right now the creation of a lower high over here, and that will be our entry to rock EURUSD to the downside. Very similar situation we have on the GBPUSD. Starting here from the monthly, we can see that the market is facing area of supply. This is why the market is even rejecting that much to the downside, and currently it will drop down massively from my point of view, really massively. I spoke to you about this scenario multiple times previously. I expect right now the market to give us a correction till the 0.382 at least, if not even lower. So I would like to see a test of this previous level of resistance now turned support. This is what I would like to see on GU. This is why I'm super bearish in this market right now. The market here on the weekly is still bullish, right? But look here, we can see this trend line bottom, trend line top. Okay, everything is good. But if we're going to take it right now from the daily perspective, we can spot within this trend channel right now. So let me make it more clearly here. Look at this. We can spot another channel within this channel. So we have this one over here. And the bottom will be then from here like this. And we're facing currently here the bottom, and we did a major fake out here. Now, what do I mean by that? It looks like right now the market has built with this fake move right now a massive liquidity grab, okay, to activate big orders from the financial institutions. So whenever you're going to see fake outs in the market, fake outs are made by those big players in the market, right? And they did this particular fake move in order for them to grab the liquidity in order to push the price afterwards more to the downside. So their intentions behind it is that the market should drop massively more to the downside than it looks currently. So therefore right now they are going to have a look at the bottom over here to use it over here for the strong movement to the downside. So here a lot of traders will join the buys, but the market will drop down. This is kind of the idea currently behind this fake out that we've seen over here. And every time frames right now is confirming that. Now look here, we got impulse, and currently the market is in a correction, right? But everybody looks right now at this market from here for the bullish continuation. It will not continue to move up higher. Why? Because of the market has created this bullish week. Now this bullish week is in confluence of resistance in this case, because of the market failed last week to go up higher. Now with this one, that was the signal to buy, right? But in fact the market went to the downside the last week. And this is why right now that will be right now the fundamental for an M formation. So the market right now needs to go to the downside, followed by correction, and then dropping massively to the downside. If we're going to spot a pattern like this on the weekly time frame at the end of such a big uptrend channel, that means we're going to see a major drop to the downside, and we can easily see the market breaking down all the way to the downside till the 1.31 level, something like this, around this one here, to test the monthly area of resistance, now turn support. This is my target right now, okay? Maybe 1.32, maybe even the 1.31. Let me check it out if it is in confluence with the 0.618, because if not, then I do not expect it to be hit. But okay, then 1.3280, something like this. That would be definitely an interesting level. So this one over here, something like this we can easily expect before the market will afterwards go up higher. This is kind of the idea behind the GBPUSD. Looking right now, for example, on the lower time frames like the daily, you can spot over here this triangle pattern. This triangle pattern right now is used to collect more liquidity on the 4 hours. We did not break out. We're currently just moving up higher, and this is not a problem. I'm currently waiting for the market to give me a little bit of more movement to the upside before I'm going to take right now afterwards a big short to the downside in the inner circle. That's kind of the idea behind GU, behind EURUSD, AUDUSD, and gold. I do expect here, to sum up everything, on all those markets right now, a small correction to the upside before it will then continue to drop down lower. That's the idea. And if you would like to follow me on those trades, then check out the inner circle. Like I told you, we have a minus 50% discount right now. Minus 40%. And yeah, see you then in the public chats, guys. See you next time with my new video. Bye bye.